Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What is going on? Happy New Year to y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. For me, it is 1 Eastern Standard Time, so it could be still morning somewhere. I don't know. But either way, happy New Year to you all. Happy, what is this? Today is what? Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Yeah. Happy Wednesday to you. First Wednesday of the new year, second Wednesday of the new year. Last year was New Year. And it's a weekend. It's a weekend. I wanted to make sure that we started this year, this week off the right way. And how do we make sure that we're maximizing the time that we have together, the things that we're doing with that time? Listen, nowadays, baby, it is all about AI. It is all about AI. And so that's what this is about. I wanted to make sure that this year inside of the self-care retreat and wherever else you may be looking at this video, that you received the most valuable information to you right now, where you stand right now, as much as possible anyway. And so that's the whole point. So ChatGPT, man, listen, AI is huge right now. It is powerful. It is something that, listen, if you're not doing it, it's already too late. It's over for you. You've got to embrace it because it is something. Yeah, there's a lot of fears and dangers and things like that. And there's going to be that everywhere you go with everything. Okay. The best way to combat fear is with knowledge, right? And so that's my intention, to maybe give you a better relationship, or at least plant the seed for a better relationship when it comes to AI, specifically ChatGPT, specifically for how it can help you in your life, in your business. Okay, so as powerful as ChatGPT is, as powerful of an AI system as it is, a lot of people are not getting the right kinds of results that they're getting. And the reason why, it's honestly not the AI's fault. It's because we're talking to the AI in baby language, right? And so you know how back in the day we used to talk to the babies and it's like the gaga goo goo stuff. Listen, my son is 19. I have never gaga goo gooed with him. As a matter of fact, because I never did, when he used to get it, when he would go somewhere else, when he would look like, well, what is this? What are you doing? What's the meaning of this? I always, we always got a good laugh out of that because everybody used to say that my son was like an old soul. Um, but it's the same concept here, guys. All right. It's how are you talking to ChatGPT or to whatever AI system to make them understand, first of all, what it is that you want, and then second of all, how they need to lay it out so that you can get exactly what you need. Okay. And so if you use it the right way, ChatGPT is like your best, absolute best personal assistant, coach, strategist, team member, and they work 24/7. And so if you use it the right way, it is a whole entire vibe. Okay. And so it's important to know that you can do it. And that's the whole point of this. All right. So who is this for? Who is this for? This is for women entrepreneurs who want to get better at AI generated content, right? Learning how to manipulate it, how to understand it so it can work better for you. Okay. That's really, really important because when you do, then you start to get more comfortable and you can do more things. You can literally have 8 hands if you need it. Okay. It can help you with marketing, strategy, emails. It can be literally your personal assistant. And so, there's so many of us, so many entrepreneurs that are solopreneurs, and you are doing everything in your business thinking that you have to. This is a way for you to not have to, right? You can hire a contractor, you can hire an employee. Some of the things that these contractors and employees are doing is the same thing that we're doing here. Okay. And so let's talk about what you're going to learn today. Today, really quickly, guys, we're going to learn three main things. Number one, okay, the three keys to getting top tier AI responses, right? We're going to learn the three keys, right? So the first one is you got to be very clear and specific, okay? No gaga goo goo, right? The second thing is give it a role. Every time AI plays a role, it gets really, really good at the role that you give it, and you can get really good answers and responses that you want. And the second one is make sure that, well, I won't say make sure because, optional. But I'd like to say train the AI to think like you as much as you're willing to do so that it can give you responses like you. And so that's what we're going to be going on today, you know. So get your notebooks ready. Make sure you're ready to write. And also, if you have internet and access to your ChatGPT, grab it up, right? If you have the free version, that's cool. But you know, if you are in business, I highly suggest at least considering doing the paid version so that you can see the differences and how much additional memory, power, and options that it gives you. Okay. All right. So here's the first one, guys. Here's the first one. So the first one is garbage in, garbage out. All right. No gaga goo goo. Garbage in, garbage out. And what that means is you've got to make sure that your AI, one second, y'all. Okay, sorry about that. You got to make sure that your AI is getting very clear outputs. And so, so that I can make sure that you guys understand that, I am going to actually pull up my chat GPT and we're going to do this together. Okay. So, all right, give me a moment. Let me do it. And so what I want to make sure that we understand is the way that you're talking to it is completely the reason why you're getting whatever limited options that you're getting, right? AI can only give you the quality of responses that you are putting out, right? And so I'm sorry, inputting. So if you are inputting simple stuff, it's going to give you simple stuff. If you input some very complicated things and and you make it think, then it's going to give you some amazing answers. If you then tell it to do it in your voice and put on this black girl hoops because you was a black girl, then guess what it's going to do? Boop, boop. All right. All right. Just like that. And so you just got to know how to use it. Okay. So an example for this would be, instead of saying something like, write a business email, right? It would be very specific, and it would say something like, write a warm and professional email, follow-up email to Gloria, right? A potential coaching client that has an interest but hasn't booked yet. I want it to feel energetic, empowering, warm, and I want her to know that I still want her business and I'm patiently waiting, LOL. Something like that, right? Okay, you see the difference? All right, give me a moment because I definitely want to share and do a couple of these with you. So just give me a moment here. All right, I have found the chat GPT and boom, let me get you all, share my screen. One. All right, y'all let me know when you can see my screen. All right, can you see the chat GPT? Very good. Okay, cool. So, the first one we're going to do, right, is I want to make sure you understand the power of like a vague statement versus a strong one, right? So that you understand why you would get a weak result with something, right? Let's see. So a good example for this would be something like, okay, so let's say I wanted to say, I would like a business checklist, right? And so I have it say, I would like a business checklist. And so it's going to give me a business checklist. Boom, right? And look, this is pretty good. And so, you know, some people might say, oh my gosh, I did this in like 30 seconds. Look at my brain. No, it's the AI, right? But the AI in this case is just kind of going in, and it's going in off of everything that it's taken from off of line collaboratively to run this out. You've not given it enough information for it to be any more specific. So right now it's probably killing it for you. You're like, oh my gosh, right? But you could also say, man, this is way over my head, especially if I am supposed to look like I knew this, right? Um, so that is the result you get with, I would like a business checklist. Okay. Now let's say we make it more clear. Okay, make it more clear. So now we're going to say, well, first of all, I want to say, I was just about to actually do it, but I'm going to explain it. You want to talk to the AI as if it's a person, right? As if this is your personal assistant. And so if your personal assistant gave you this and you knew that you gave them the wrong information or not enough information, and this is the result that she or he returned, then you'd probably say something like, I'm sorry, right? I wasn't clear enough, right? And say that. Okay, I wasn't clear enough with what I needed. And so now we're going to be a lot more clear. Okay. So what was it that I said? I said, I would like a business checklist. All right, cool. So now I'm going to say, I would like a business checklist for my client. She is an entrepreneur that is just starting our business. I do not want to overwhelm her. So I want it to be short and direct. I would also like you to provide, oh, this is getting good, guys. Provide me an email to accompany the checklist. The email energy. What? Not the energy. Yeah, the email's energy, baby. ENERGY. The email's energy should feel, what are we talking about? What is this? The business checklist. Exciting, empowering, and it should make her feel supported. All right. So the first one was, I need a business checklist. This one is a lot more information, right? But did you see it? I literally, everything that was dumped out in my brain, I had to tell my assistant. I had to paint the picture to my assistant so that she or he can then, I'm gonna just start saying they, right? So that they can go in and actually see the vision and go and get what he needs. So let's see what we're gonna call ChatGPT. We're gonna call it Chatty, right? We're gonna go Chatty. So let's see what Chatty got to say here now. Oh man, look at this. A simple business startup checklist. It is way already a lot more simple than that one that we got previously, right? When we didn't give her enough information. So she gave us a lot back, right? And now she's giving me an accompanying email because I asked her because I wasn't sure exactly how even to send this email checklist, right? And so now she's giving me, oh, thank you, Chatty. Oh, Chatty, look at this. Look at this. I don't have nothing to say, right? Wrong, wrong. You always got something to say because this is Chatty's words. Chatty doesn't know you. You've not actually gotten to know Chatty in the way, I'm sorry, she's not gotten to know you in the way that can use your words. But even after she spits something out, it's your job to go through and make it yours, right? So the way that we would do this is we're going to read it because I hadn't even read it, right? It just returned it. So let's check it out. Your business checklist. Let's get you moving, right? Hey, boom, boom. All right. I'm so excited for you as you step into this new chapter of your business journey. Starting a business can feel like a lot, blah, 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 blah. To keep things simple and actionable, I'll put together a short, direct business checkup list. Boom, boom, boom. No fluff, no overwhelm. Boom, boom. The most important thing, don't get stuck in perfection. The magic happens when you take action. Small actions. Oh, this sounds good. This sounds nice or whatever. It's sweet, but it's not in my tone of my voice, right? And so that's probably what I would say to him. So I would say, oh, okay. Oh, okay, sis. Okay, Chatty. Okay, you did good. You did good or whatever. And then I would say, this is a great, if I can spell great, start. Now I need you to say it more in my language. I would say my voice and tone. And then, like if this was a brand new assistant and you said that to the assistant, they would say something like, well, what's your tone, right? And you would have to like tell them things about you so that they understand. And then they would say, okay, got it. And that's how they learned you over time, right? Same thing here, guys. Same thing here, right? And so you're going to say, okay, so you need to say it more in my tone. And so you'll say my tone, right? And you'll say my name is whatever, right? So you'll say my tone is, and then I'm going to make up some stuff to completely opposite of Coach T. That way you guys know, because this is my personal AI. It's probably going to be like, oh, I know your tone, T, and I got to make it not know my tone. So, um, let me see. I'm going to say my name is Coach Jess, and my tone is, okay, my voice and tone, my voice is, all right, so I am energetic. If I can spell. Let me see. I, I, let me see. I didn't do that right. Let me do it the right way. I am an energetic, athletic, um, um, introverted Black woman. I love people, but sometimes they get on my nerves. Y'all see how I'm just being real? Yes. Okay. Um, I like to um um say things to make people laugh and know that I know my stuff. I love to help others, and I have um and my favorite ways to elevate, I would say my favorite quotes are, and we'll make something up, right? Um, keep smiling, beautiful. Um, um, I love. And I'm just making shit up, right? Um, my favorite, my favorite color is blue and yellow, and I love coffee. I have 3 children, and we like to garden. My new business is gardening with your children. All right. Okay, cool. So, and then I'll say, please use this to structure, to um, um, uh, create the email. All right, let's see what it does, guys. Oh man, look at that. This is great. First things first, breathe. Starting a business can feel like a whole thing because it is. But guess what? You got this, and I got you. I put together a quick and dirty business checklist for you. No fluff, no nonsense. It's just real stuff that you need to focus on right now. Because let's be real, you do not need a 50-page manual when you're just trying to get this business off the ground, boo boo. Here's the deal, don't get stuck overthinking. Just start, make a move. And if something flops, cool, adjust and keep pushing. Right? Does this sound right? It still sounds like me a little bit. I was trying my best to make it opposite, but y'all get the point, right? It says Coach Jess. Okay. My AI is probably like, okay, Coach Jess. Okay, but you get my point. Did you see how we were able to give it more stuff to feed it who I was so that she can talk, right? So Chatty can go in and talk like me in my email, right? Keep smiling, beautiful. That's my quote, y'all. That's my quote at the end. Maybe I'm not just here for my before my first cup of coffee. That's a little joke because I love my coffee, right? And so now he's putting more stuff into it, and now the AI is getting to learn you a little bit more. And when you say stuff like, great job, thank you, they actually save that. All right. All right. So hopefully that helped you. You were able to see the much better quality of a response you get from one thing to the other. And that's going to be every single time. So make sure you take advantage of that. All right. The second one is the power of role playing, right? The power of role playing. So let's do that one. I'm gonna start a fresh one here. Okay. So the power of role playing, guys, this one is cool because with this one, you get to put the AI into different hats. And that's great when you think about how many things you need when you sometimes you don't need it. You just need to know where it's at, right? Where to get it. This is where it's at. Okay. Depending on what it is, you could really get a lot of your information or the things that you need from right here. So let's get on with it. Role playing. All right. So ChatGPT, right? You want to tell it not just like what to do, right? But to who to be when you're doing that thing. When you give it an identity, then it's going to put on a hat and be like, oh, if I thought like this, then I would give this result. That's what you're looking for. All right. That's what you're looking for. So if you give it a role, you are a business strategist, you are a business coach, you are a coach's coach, right? You are my coach. You are a launch strategist, you are a marketer, right? You can give them roles and then ask your questions in those ways. And you could say, give me a response from a perspective of a marketer, a promoter, a business coach, a blah, 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 a blah, blah, blah. What? Yes, right? Yes. Okay. And so instead of saying like, how do I market my course? How do I put my course out there, right? So let's do that. Let's go with that one to show you. So this is very generic, right? How do I market my course? Let's see what it says if I just ask it that generic ass question. Oh man. So once again, it's taking all of the stuff from all of the world, right? And it is bringing it to right here, right now, right here, right now. And it's being very general, very, very non-specific, if you will, non-specific. Okay. But it's got it for you. Look at that. How do I market my course? Is bringing it to you. Boom, 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 boom. Not even done. Get yourself an engaging sales funnel. And listen, this could be like, what? This is so great, right? Unless you don't know how to do any of that. If you don't know how to do any of that, then this right here is like crazy overwhelming, right? And you don't even know if this is the right information for you. You don't even know where to start to get all of this information. And look, it's still typing. And so if you're just starting out and you asked it this and you're like, oh my gosh, this is great. And you see how much shit it's still typing. Do you think that's really going to make you want to say, you know what? I'm going to do every last one of these things. No, it is not. No, it is not. Right. Look at this. Like it gave you a lot of information, but you still there? You checked out? Have you started with group one? What we doing, right? It's a lot. It's a lot, right? Let's put in, let's give it an identity, right? Let's give it an identity. Give me a moment. Let me go grab it, because of course I got this stuff preset. Stop playing with me. Okay, so that was the first question. How do I market my course? And you see everything it gave. It gave a lot of information. Once again, not bad, not bad. Let's get more specific. So now I want to ask it, how do I act? So first of all, I want to give it an identity, right? So I want to say, act as a digital marketing strategist for women entrepreneurs. Boom. So now I know who I am. And now I want to say, give me a 5-step organic marketing plan for my business course, right? So now I'm not saying, how do I market my business? I'm being very specific, and I'm being very specific on whose hat I need you to wear. Y'all ready for this? So this right here is probably going to get you that thing, right? That thing that you actually need, those steps, right? And you know what? I'm also going to say, make it simple, right? Because I need simplicity, baby. Give me simplicity. I need the 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, right? I need the simplicity. Hold on. Make it simple. Make it simple, please. I'm gonna be nice because I got manners. Yes. Right. Right. Okay, cool. Y'all ready? Let's see. Let's see what it does. Oh man, look, we already pounded. We already at it. Look at that. Step 1. I like that. Step 1. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That's step 1. Let's go to step 2. And step 3. Steps 4 and 5 on the way. Woohoo. Okay, final thought. Let's see. Keep it simple and consistent. Yes, yes, yes. Keep it simple. Okay. All right. So we got 5 steps, and they said, hey, if you stick to these 5 steps, you'll attract the right people who are ready to invest. So we just got to stick to 5 things. Now, the first one, right? The first one, before we said that, we had 8 and a final thought, right? And some next steps, right? Oh, man. Okay. And then we said, but please, can you make it simple? We got 5 steps, right? It looks completely different, right? And I can follow this. I can follow this. Y'all see that? So you've got to know how to talk to it, right? You've got to show it based on the role that you want to play. Let's just say that you want to do something at your house, at the house, right? So let's just say your identity here is, I am a tired, I don't like tired. I am an exhausted, yeah, mom that just got off of work. I like this already. And do not want to, I think, I don't want to cook, right? Help me to think of 3 ways to get the family to come up with dinner. Also, in case that didn't work, please give me 3 quick and easy recipes that I can give my children to cook for the family that will be something tasty and that they can be proud of, right? Now, listen, I just put that thing to work, right? First of all, I told him who I am. I'm an exhausted mom. I don't feel like cooking, God doggone it. Can you help me? Right? So the only thing I didn't do right now is give it an identity, but I've told it everything I want to. So now I'm going to give it an identity. So as my life coach and strategist and mentor. Boom. Let's see what it says. Oh my gosh, look at this. The what's in the fridge challenge. Okay, family, we're playing a game. Go in the fridge and the pantry. Each person gets one ingredient. Now let's come up with a meal using what we got. Boom, like that. Okay. The order and delegate approach. I'm clocked out for cooking tonight, y'all. So I'm calling on my team. That's y'all. Who wants to be the head chef? Who the sous chef? Who's setting the table? Boom, boom, boom. Right. Number 3, pick your battles. Pick your battle. That sounds like a crazy dinner night. Sandwiches and smoothies, pasta. Yep, pick your battle. Right. And now we got 3 kid-friendly meals. We got cheesy quesadillas. I should have told them vegan for me, but it's okay. We got cheesy quesadillas. We got one pot pasta that they can do. Look at that. Frozen or fresh veggies. We got DIY pizza toast. This is great. Turn it into a restaurant night. This is great. And now you look like freaking super mom. And it was just AI helping you because AI showed you, hey, listen, I can be your life coach and your mentor here and help you to save some time. But listen, what if we said without this, without who you were, right? So not as my life coach, but just right there, right? Let's see exactly how that would differ just without the identification. That's the only thing we changed. Look at how it changed, guys. Can you see a lot less direction, a lot more of assumption that you got this, right? Because you don't need a mentor, if you need a mentor and a life coach, that means that you need some assistance, right? When without you cooking, they just drop that thing in there. How to do it, right? Up here, hold on. Up here, it told you exactly what to tell them. It told you exactly how to and why. Let them take turns making the suggestions and blah, blah, blah. Down here, guys, did it do that? No, ma'am. Well, it told you how, right? It told you what to tell them, right? But it's definitely not telling you why. It's not giving you the extra information, right? The quick and friendly meals, definitely giving you quick and friendly meals, no problem. Once again, not the same ones. And hold on, let me see the differences here. Uh, encourage them to get creative, add some pickles and mustard. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so let's go to that first one down here. Yeah. So I would say the biggest difference with that is the ingredients, right? What it looks like, maybe as a life coach, giving healthier options. That's what I see. But you see the differences in that. What if you can get it even more specific to exactly who you're looking to be, right? And so that's an example with dinner, but you can use this for so many other ways, right? And so I would love to know, like, in what way will you, oh, it says bonus hack. If all else fails, whoever figures out dinner picks the movie. I like that. I like that. Chatty. I think we named her Chatty. Chatty is on it. Chatty is on it right now. Okay. All right, guys. And here is the third one. Okay. So the third one is how to get personalized, right? To get high quality responses every single time. And we kind of touched on this a little bit earlier when I was telling it who I was, when I was telling the AI who I was, right? And so that's the next one, right? Which is you've got to make sure that you are training the AI in your voice, in your tone, in your preferences. And the best way to do that is to like really give it an introduction, just like I just did over there where you could see it. And I was just kind of pouring things in about myself, Jesse. That's what you would have to do. You would just have to go in there. I'm Coach T, and I like had to tell them your story, tell them who you are. If you got a web page, you got an Instagram account and things like that, you dump those things in there so it can get to know you. You tell them how you like to speak to people, how you address people. You give them little stories about yourself so it can understand. And then you say stuff like, ask me any questions if you need so that you can get to know me better, right? And then it'll ask you questions and you can answer those questions, right? The point and the reason for that is everything, because once it gets to speak in your voice, it's able to give you answers that you are closer to. Sure, once again, you're going to always be, once you copy and paste that, you're always going to go in and actually put it in your voice. You're still going to do that either way, because that is how you are making this information, right? It's as close to your voice as it's going to get from the AI. And then it's your job to go in and do the rest, okay? So you're going to still do that. However, I want to show you the difference, right? So for the first time, I am going to put something in the AI without training it on who I am, or who someone is. And then the next time I'm going to train them, right? All right, so give me a second. All right, so first I'm going to say, um, let's see. I'll say, give me, I'm trying to think of an example here. Okay, I'm gonna say, please give me a motivational phrase for me to give to my clients. So I've not fed it anything about me. Oh, hold on. I got to make sure it doesn't think I'm Coach T. So my name is Joy. I am not Coach T. Please give me a motivational phrase for me to give to my friends because they are sad. All right. So Joy is about to get a motivational phrase that she can give to her friends because she's sad. You've made it through 100% of your hardest days. The one won't break you. Keep going because brighter moments are on the way. You're stronger than you feel right now, and you're never alone. Sending love and life, your friends, right? So that's dope. Boom. Now I'm going to tell Joy tell Chatty who Joy is. Tell him who you is, son. Okay, so this is good, but we could do better. But we are all right, but we can do better. Let me tell, yeah, I think that's right. Let me tell you some things about me. So now we will say, let's see. I am 27 years old with an old soul. I like that, right? As my folks. Listen, I can't type today for nothing, y'all. Would say, right? I love to empower and pour into others by making them smile with thoughtful, motivational, not motivational, words. Let's see. I like to keep calm tones and feelings of harmony and peace. I believe in the power of tree hugging. and use it for wellness weekly. Please use who I am to help you write oh, this is going to be great. A better motivational phrase. Yeah. What y'all think? I be trying to get it to not know it's me. Not sure how good I did, but let's see. Oh shoot, look at my ChatGPT trying to flirt. Joy, your spirit is like a gentle breeze, soothing and steady and full of quiet strength. Yes. Okay, so now here is the new quote. So the first one, guys, was you've made it through your 100% of your hardest days. This one won't break you. Keep going because the brighter moments are on the way. You're stronger than you feel right now, and you're never alone. Now, the second one is like the trees, you are rooted in resilience, swaying but never breaking. Even when the storm feels endless, remember your soul knows how to find the sun. Breathe, trust, and know that peace is always within reach. You're never alone. And the love surrounds you like the wind through the leaves. May your words bring calm and warmth to your friends the way you do naturally. Okay, cool. So do you see the difference? All right. So that was Chatty. That was Chatty just talking to me because, Chatty in love right now with my words. But you see the point, right? You see how different these things are. One is a lot more entailed, right? It's a lot more personal because now joy is understood. So now I can give you better words because now I am you better, right? And so hopefully that makes sense, guys. You've got to keep doing this, right? You got to keep doing this to see, right? So don't waste your time on the responses that are less than. Just focus on making more vibrant, full, high quality inputs so that you can get the same types of outputs back. Okay. So, just in closing, guys, just know that AI is not just an assistant. It really, really, really can be everything that you need if you use it in the right way. Okay. If you use it in the right way, give me a moment. Let me come off of this. Actually, before I do, I wanted to make sure that yeah, I'm not going to come off yet because I do want to share one more thing. And so I'll just keep going. Remember the last the three things we went over today. Be clear and specific, right? Be clear and specific. You've got to know gaga Google. You've got to actually tell it what you need it to say, right? You got to give it an identity, right? Give it an identity. So let it know who it is, who she is, who they are when they're responding to you. And then the third one was, train it to think like you in your voice, in your tone, right? Making sure they understand you so they can give you more quality responses. That actually helps you to save time so that when you are going in and doing your final edits, it's just a quick breeze, right? Because you're like, man, this really sounds like me, okay? Pick one of today's techniques, guys, and really, really focus on it. I want you to make sure that you're testing it in your business and using it. These things are great, whether it's in your personal life, your business life, it doesn't matter. AI is the way of the future. It's here now. And if you're not on a train, you're already left. So jump on it, learn how to communicate effectively with it so it can get you where you need to go. Okay. Give me just a moment, guys. I want to give you a quick, let me see if I can find it. Where are you? A quick one pager. Yeah, I found it. All right, so one moment. Let me grab it and bring it over here. Um, a quick one pager for a summary of what we just talked about so that you guys could like really, really get it. So give me a moment and throw it over there. All right, here we go. Okay, so can you see that? All right, make it a little bigger. Boom, boom. All right, you got it? All right, so this I will make sure that you have access to, and it's just a quick tip sheet, right? Just so that you can know exactly what you are doing, how to talk differently for it, right? How to talk differently to get a different result. That's what you're looking for, okay? And so I'll make sure I send that to you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, but definitely continue to practice this. Make sure that you are practicing at all times so that you can get better and better at this, okay? All right, so let me stop this share. I hope that this was helpful to you all. I hope that this made sense and it was something that you can use to further your business. I know that you will be able to. It's just a matter of if you choose to actually embrace it and do it. All right, guys, so that is all I've got for you today. Just know that AI is something that you've got to embrace. It can be something that is truly, truly helpful and beneficial to everything that you do. Okay. If you like this and you want more of this, make sure that you stay tuned inside the self-care retreat. If you are not in the self-care retreat, it is free 99. Jump in that thing. I'll make sure you've got access. And listen, if you need us, let us know. We are here for you, but we're always just trying to make sure that you grow up. That is all we got for y'all, man. Thank you so much. All right. Peace.